Now, 2 weeks after going to the Flat Earth Conference, the first Flat Earth Conference done in United States, there's a lot of stuff that is coming up for me that I needed to share. I made a video about what happened between me and Dean O'Deal, and in this video I want to actually question Dean O'Deal, Rob Skiba, Robbie Davidson, Mark Surgeon, even Jaren and Bob with Globebusters, and then Patricia. I have some questions from all of you. First, I want to start with Dean O'Deal. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you, man, you stand up in front of what, 600, 700 people who are clapping for your Satanist views in the Flat Earth conference, and every time you say Jesus the Lord is the Lord of the flat earth, they clap. Then you have the guts to say that the Muslims God Allah is a Satan, and the Muslim people are all criminals and bombers, and they're basically all killing each other. And then still your Satanist followers clap for you. And here we are at the Flat Earth Conference. So I question the roots of it, and it's like, what are you talking about, man? What about Vatican? I don't accept any organized religions. I question the Muslim people and the Muslim fundamentalists the same as the Jewish fundamentalists. All of them, they all come from the same rotten root of Satanism, because these organized religions have been created to create hatred and separation, and that's exactly what you were doing in the Flat Earth Conference. It's a shame that they will invite someone like you to talk in the first United States Flat Earth Conference, organized ones, that now I'm really questioning who it was funded by and who really made some profits on it, and was it organized to actually derail the entire flat earth from changing anything on earth and making it another Hollywood show. Either some people will hate it, or it would just be classified as another show on Netflix or something called Flat Earth. And some people, meanwhile, make money. I don't know, but I wanted to tell you and Rob Skiba that your fundamentalist Christian ideas about God being a man, and now the flat earth model, the God is Jesus Christ, the Lord, the pale bearded one up there, with no respect for Mary, his mother. And I wanted to question both of you and all your Christian followers, that where is the mother in this whole equation? The Holy Spirit, the Father and the Son. You never talk about the Holy Spirit as a mother. You don't give her or it so much weight, but you give so much weight to the Father and the Son. Isn't that the heliocentric model Satanism? Isn't it? I mean, how could a father create a son without a mother? Was this kind of a dick to dick action? I'm sorry for my language, but this is really under question. So you stand up there, you don't say anything about Vatican pedophiles, or all the crusades of the Christians killing so many people all over the world, the same way that the crusades of the Judaism and Islam does the same thing. That's why these religions are created. None of these books have been written by God. Who is God to write a book anyways? These are all the men that according to their story, his story, have written these books to create separation. And you know what Satan is? Satan is the force of separation and hatred. And you standing up there, Dean O'Deal, creating separation and hatred, you're nothing but the Satanist itself, creating such a separation and such a disorder in something that could have been really, really beautiful. It's different if you just sit down and talk about how Bible talks about flat earth and give us some information, but to make Jesus the pale bearded guy the Lord, in one flesh, it's off. Look, if there was even a Jesus, it was probably a black man and he was a rebel, probably. And that's why he got killed, if we want to even go that way. But if we go to the roots of religions, Adam and Eve coming from the rib of the Adam, making all the gods male, making all the prophets male, already you are so stuck in the heliocentric satanic model, and all of them are for the same conditioning of humanity. So that said, Rob Skiba, you apologize to me for calling me a man-hater, and your projection upon me being abused by men in my life. That's why I'm questioning patriarchy and the roles of religions with such a passion, because a woman shouldn't have a passion and should not talk with authority, of course, according to you. Even though you say that, yet at the same time, I really feel that something is really off. If it is such a heavy-duty emphasis of God being a man, and you said that to me, that, oh yes, God for sure is a man, Allah is a man, and at the same time, your buddy, Dean Odell, says that Allah is Satan. So, a man, Satan, whatever. So we leave that one there. Then we go to Robbie Davidson, which I had never met before, I had never seen before. This was my first time. And I went to you and I said, look, there are not many women here. It's very monotonic. Can you just watch one of my videos, 10-minute videos about male, female, globe versus flat, and if it is any room in the conference, you can put that on, maybe just for a different taste, or maybe a deeper view on things. And you said, no, it's all pre-designed, everything pre-selected, there's no way we can do that. And you were lying right there. I mean, on Sunday morning when I went to your church, not knowing that the Morgal was supposed to be there, but then you had, he couldn't come, so you had put Iru from Argentina there, which I have been on some talk shows with him. I went to hear Iru, and here I'm sitting with Dean O'Deal. So you have me escorted out with the police, and then you come out completely pale and completely angry and tell me, hey, if you have no right to be here, and if you don't get out, you will end up in jail. Really? What a respect to a woman. And especially a woman that has created content and has really stood up for the flat earth. Okay, that's besides the point. I am very glad that I didn't go to the second day of the conference, because I would have probably disturbed more sessions in there, because as I saw the videos from it, I'm shocked with the Hollywood show that you had created there. And then afterwards I tried to get in touch with you, or I messaged you, and the first time it went through, the second time you blocked me. I wanted to tell you that you owe me not only the ticket that I paid for the conference, but also you owe me all the expenses that I went through to come across the United States to attend the conference for the respect of the flat earth, not knowing that I was attending a dogmatic, satanic Christian conference and a Hollywood show. And I have no idea who has supported financially this show and who is behind it. I wonder if Hollywood has to do anything with this whole production. But that's my question, and it remains in research until I find out. Besides that, you owe me an apology, and you owe me my money, and more than my money, because of the troubles you have caused me and the disrespect. Okay? So we leave it at that with you. Then I go to Mark Surgeon. You know me because I called you 3 years ago when I got to know about flat earth, and you have respected my videos because I have some serious content. And you tried to talk to me, but you really were avoiding me at the conference also. And it was one episode that I was really agitated, and I started talking to you, and there were two huge cameras. I don't know whether it was BBC or ABC or whatever those Hollywood stuff are. And I told you afterwards that I wanted that capture, and you said no problem, get in touch with me. I will see where it is. I have tried many times to get in touch with you after the conference. You have completely avoided to call me back, and I wonder why. Is there a reason that you guys are all pre-selected and clicky together, and you don't want other people to come and question anything? I don't know. I don't feel right about this, Mark. I thought that you had more sense. And when I saw you at the conference, you're pretty nice, you're kind, you kind of are, you have a very nice presence. But I'm really questioning your intentions. What would be your reasons not to call me, not to talk to me, not to have an interview with me after you know it was me that was thrown out with the police in the conference? So I don't understand that, and I question that severely. To this date, not Jaren, not you, not Carly, not Patricia, not Bob, have got in touch with me to talk to me. I've heard that you guys have had some mention of this whole phenomena on your shows, but not really gone into it deep into it to find out what was really going on and what is being said here that is way deeper than the surface. And then we come to Patricia. Patricia, you saw me at the conference. This was my first time seeing you in flesh. And even though you tried to be nice, but you were pretty cold. And this is what you tell me in the conference. Oh, Mar, I didn't know you were going to be here. Or I would have maybe asked you to be on the panel. As if like you didn't know how to find me before the conference. And not that I really wanted to be on the panel, because it seems that it was pretty controlled and I'm uncontrollable. But that was besides the point. After the conference, I write to you, I say I need to get in touch with Robbie Davidson because this was unacceptable. And you say, well, okay, text him on the messenger. So I did. He blocked me. I wrote back to you and I said that. And then I went ahead and told you that I felt that the conference was not only Christian stamped, but also Hollywood. And as soon as I said that, you turn around and text back and say, oh, there were a lot of happy people over there. It's only the unhappy people that are loud. Only shills all over that are loud and uncomfortable. They don't do anything themselves. They don't make their own conferences. They only come to complain and be loud. So I asked you, I said, are you calling me a shill and a loud mouth? And you said, I don't know. I don't want to have anything to do with any of this. And then you tell me, you especially the people who don't even volunteer for such a thing. And I was like, wait a minute, I didn't even know you can volunteer for such a thing. How could I know that? This looked like a completely pre-selected group of people who are working behind the scenes in the flat earth core movement of some type of organization that's getting funded by the state, or I don't know, there's a .org thing, there's money involved in here. I have a lot of questions now. Do you get me? I have a lot of questions. Where are we going with all this? All of you, where are we going? Are you trying to derail the flat earth movement from the deeper meaning that it has? Is flat earth going to be another Hollywood show, another HBO special, or a Netflix show, another fantasy on the side that some people are trying to make money in it and trying to control it and derail it from its deep roots to change anything on earth? what is going on right now. The only reason that the flat earth consciousness is here and we have to stand for it is because we want to change what's going on the earth. We don't want to bring the same religious dogma, the same Hollywood fakery into this movement and derail it from its very, very deep root just for a top few to make some money that put themselves on the top. For what reason? There is no top and bottom here. We're all, if we believe that earth, no, believe is another wrong word, if we know that earth is flat, each one of us are the representatives of flat earth. Each one of us are authority within ourselves, and that's the only empowerment that is really real on the flat earth model that is completely not accepted on the globe model. The globe model is a patriarchal, over-influencing model of a few controlling the masses. In the flat earth model, we cannot go with the same principles. It's devious and it's satanic to derail it from a very deep truth and research to just superficial satanic religious pathway and Hollywood, let's say Hollywood. No, it's really Hollywood. Show. I just wanted to talk about this. This is so important. We cannot let this flat earth knowingness go down the drain of the satanic dogma and darkness. That's why I'm here. Thank you for your attention.